I'm Saran Fawcett, and I am the founder and executive director of Aziza Peace. Aziza Peace is a social entrepreneurial mentoring program. We use fashion, fitness, arts, music, entertainment, and education, and address social and emotional learning, life and critical thinking skills development in young people, especially girls and LGBT youth ages 14 to 24. We are in school climate, so we're in school during the day, after school, and a summer program all year round. And the young people typically stay with us for years.
I am currently the program director for Aziza Peace. I originally started out just volunteering, seeing a program. I love what they were about, what they were going through, the things that they were doing, and I was like, wow, I really want to, be a part of this, helping young people. So I actually came a part of the team when I was 19, and so now I'm 25 and I'm the program director, and I absolutely love it.
My daughter is Aziza. Her name is Nyla Aziza, and she was going to the Park School, and I thought, how do I support my black girl? How does my black girl live knowing that she rocks? And so I quit my job. Temporary insanity, we're gonna call it that, because when I look back at it and go, that school costs $25,000, $30,000 a year, how you gonna pay that, right? But my love for her didn't have me think of it that way. I thought about what she needed and what she deserved more, and that was me. And so I quit my job and I asked her, would you be okay with me doing this with other girls? And she was like, okay, Ma. And so here it is 12 years later, and it's probably the best choice I made besides having her and her brother, I think.
My friend introduced me to Aziza Peace my sophomore year of high school, and from there I've been with them ever since. It's a safe space, helped me build my confidence a lot, a very welcoming group of people, and it's just helped me be more comfortable with myself as a person. And, well, growing up a part of the LGBT community, when I found Aziza Peace, I really didn't have a group of people that understood me or understood what I go through on a daily basis. So finding Aziza Peace just made me more comfortable. Made me more comfortable to open up and to actually show who I am rather than the exterior, because I'm not just my clothes. So they made me comfortable with expressing who I am and being who I am unapologetically, because it's rare. Not everybody is accepting of who I am or what I like. So finding that was like finding gold. It was a very new experience for me, because I had never really talked about the things that I've talked about in Aziza Peace, like as far as my sexuality, as far as who I am outside of my sexuality. So finding them, it just made it easier, made it like I'm not just talking to talk, I'm talking and I'm heard and I'm listened to and I'm understood.
What makes it so special is it is basically like a family to people who don't have, family or loved ones that look out for them and support them. So when your own family isn't there, they're like a second family. There used to be a program at my school in high school, and I think my friend was in it, and then I just went with my friend one day because I had no place to go during like Wildcat Hour, and I was just in it ever since. Conversations we had, like I wasn't really a big critical thinker until I joined Aziza Peace, and it really like got my mind going, and it just like exposed me to a whole different way of thinking for real. So, well, originally I started off like being a mentee, and then I like started volunteering, doing more stuff, and then now I'm a peer facilitator.
We have these young people who have come into the program and have grown through the program, gone off to college and all now. Some of them are still in high school. And some of those that have gone off to college have come back, and now they're peer facilitators and into politics and into the arts, into places where they can impact change. And that's probably one of the most beautiful things about it, to see them grow and to see them committed to being part of the change we want to see. Our director of programming, Morgan volunteered and worked with the program for 6 years.
Me growing up, I was a teen mom. I had my daughter at 17. I was a good student in school, but I was sassy, I fought. I did all types of stuff, and just knowing all of that about me, I felt like if I had somebody that did the things that this program does for these kids, I could stop a kid from, becoming a mom at 17. I can help a kid to be motivated, see my story if they're in my position. Don't feel like the world is looking down at you. Just know like you got family outside of your family that's gonna help and uplift you, because sometimes people are suppressed with their own thoughts about who they are or how they feel. And really and truthfully, when you meet people that feed the positivity and push back the negativity, it just helps you thrive. So that's why I do what I do.
It's important for young people to come to the program to feel free, because as they're growing up in society, it kind of puts like restrictions on them, and it kind of just puts restrictions on them. And with them starting to model this young, it kind of boosts their confidence while they're still young. And if you do that, it kind of just sticks with them. And it just lets them know like, hey, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
When we create safe spaces for these young people to come to, and they can then begin to heal the trauma and learn coping mechanisms for the situations they're in, then they're able to learn. Then they're able to change the trajectory of their life, because they feel confident enough to do it. They feel empowered enough to do it. If we don't address it, what hope do they have?